There is a show you loved. It ran for 2 seasons, maybe 3. The fans were loud, the reviews were good, the ending was a cliffhanger that never paid off. And then, with no warning, it was gone. You blamed the streamer. You said they had no taste. You said they killed something people loved. You were close. But you had the reason wrong. The show was not canceled because nobody watched it. It was canceled because the people who watched it had already paid. Here is the part nobody tells you. A streaming service does not make money when you watch a show. It makes money when you subscribe. Those are 2 completely different events. You can binge a series 10 times over. The company earns the same from you either way. One fixed payment every month no matter what you press play on. So a show is not valued by how much it is loved. It is valued by what it does to that monthly payment. And a show can only do 2 things. It can pull new people in, or it can stop existing people from leaving. Hold on to that, because the whole story turns on it. When a brand new series lands, it is a magnet. People who are not subscribers sign up just to see it. The buzz is fresh. The trailers are everywhere. The first season does the heavy lifting of dragging strangers through the door. That is the most valuable thing a show can ever do. Convert someone who is not paying into someone who is. But here is the trap. A person can only join once. By the second season, almost everyone who is ever going to subscribe for that show already has. The magnet has pulled in the iron filings nearest to it. The pile stops growing. The show is still good. It is still loved. But it has quietly stopped doing the one job that mattered most. And while its power to recruit is fading, something else is climbing: its price. When a series becomes a hit, the people who make it know it. The actors know it. Their representatives know it. So when the contracts come up for renewal, usually around the 3rd season, the cost jumps, not by a little. The salaries that were cheap when nobody knew the show become expensive once everybody does. Success makes a show more costly to keep, by design. So now you have 2 lines on a graph, moving in opposite directions. The line for how many new subscribers a show pulls in is falling. The line for how much that show costs to make is rising. Watch where they cross. For a season or 2, the show earns its keep. It recruits more than it costs. The maths works. Then the lines meet. And then they pass. The show is now drawing in fewer new members than ever, while demanding the highest fee it has ever asked for. It has become a thing that the most loyal fans adore, and the spreadsheet cannot justify. That, almost always, is around season 2 or 3. Not a coincidence. The exact point where rising cost overtakes falling reach. The decision that follows is not made by someone who hates the show. It is made by someone comparing numbers. The money that keeps this beloved series alive could instead fund a brand new one. And a brand new one can do the one thing this show no longer can: pull in strangers. So the loved show dies, and a fresh magnet is built in its place. Now think about your own list of canceled favorites. Every one of them probably hooked you early. You signed up, or you stayed because of it. You did its job for it. You converted. And the moment you did, you became the very reason it was no longer needed. A show that has already caught you cannot catch you again. You were never the audience the second season was fighting for. The strangers were. The show was not made for the people who loved it most. It was made to find the people who did not love it yet. Now you know.